We have a very special guest with us on the program, Miss Aditi Ahuja, founder and campaign director of WOW, meaning Women of Wisdom, with the aim to hashtag Orange the World campaign. Now, this is to be launched on December 10, a 5-day active effort to raise awareness about domestic violence issues in the Asia-Pacific region. And mind you, she is also Mrs. Universe back in 2018 and Nobel Queen Globe 2020. Now, welcome to the program, Miss Aditi.
Hi.
Hi, Miss Aditi. Thank you for
No problem.
gracing our program. First, tell us about your work around domestic violence and about this campaign, this 5-day campaign.
So so I have started initiative back in 2017 when we started with the origin by Aditi. It's an organization which supports women and the strata of the society which needs our support. And since then, we have been working in collaboration with various organizations all across in the Asia Pacific region to bring relief to the people who do not have platforms to voice their sufferings or the challenges that they face. So this one, WOW is a concept which came to mind wherein we see that there's so many women all around. They have their own ideas and their own creative and novel solutions to the problems that they're facing, but they do not have an opportunity to really bring it into action. So WOW is for women, about women, and we are there with them together moving forward because women, we believe, are the nurturers. Just like all our planet Earth as mother, we women are also exactly the same. So we need to take care of our women as much as we take care of our Mother Earth.
I forgot to tell everyone that you are coming to us live from India. Also, Miss Aditi, since the outbreak of COVID-19, emerging data and reports have shown that all types of violence against all women and girls, particularly domestic violence, have intensified. Can you tell us more about this, especially on in the Asia Pacific region? Can you tell us more about this?
Yes, so even we had gone through and done our research before we launched this, and we found that the violence against women has increased in forms which are unbelievable and quite hidden in the society because because it's a stigma that we live in a patriarchal society wherein women cannot survive without the support of the men, so-called that's the way that's the way society perceives, and women are considered to be the weaker sex. So it's related to gender equality as well, and pandemic has increased that because not just because for women, I would say it's a human tendency when we are constantly facing each other without a break, non-stop. Psychologically, it is quite pressurizing and stressful not to get your own time to yourself. And as an individual, challenges have increased. Psychologists have they have received a lot of complaints, and a lot of patients have come to them with the stress factor being increased a lot in their lives. So to understand, we don't always need a doctor to help us out or a counselor to help us out. Even a close friend or a colleague or a person who can just be there for you to listen out. I think that would also really help serve us support and let the initiative be successful. And that's we are trying to promote, bringing in women from all strata of society, whether a housewife, a homemaker, a working single woman, or a married woman, a mother, a sister, a daughter, anyone is welcome. And we are giving them a platform to voice their emotions, voice their thoughts and their challenges. And we have leaders on December 10th who are joining us at 8 p.m. in Manila time in this Zoom meet, wherein they are expressing their support. These leaders have been are from different Asia Pacific countries, Pakistan, Nepal, India, Philippines, and they will be helping us out to channelize our challenges in today's age and time, wherein pandemic is just not ready to end. Variants are just coming in time and again.
You think the economy can affect domestic violence?
Definitely, I think we can. Definitely, I think if we have the support of the leaders, whether that's in the political area or once the economy is rising and people are self-sufficient, they will definitely help in reducing it, because that is one of the very important factors of our lives, which we cannot ignore. Each one of us needs self-sustainable living, and we are helping cater to those initiatives alongside, wherein sustainable living as a part of the SDG 2030 from United Nations is being targeted as well. So the better economies can definitely help reduce domestic violence, but on the contrary, with the pressures of the job-related pressures and the financial pressures that families are facing due to pandemic, this has gone really high, and that's why the numbers have increased.
Yes. According to UN data released in late September, the lockdowns have led to increases in complaints or calls due to because of domestic violence, and they've called this a pandemic within the pandemic, right?
Yes. Families, many. The numbers of, if you look at the numbers of separations and the divorces has gone high. The couples have the kids and the ailments and the children, the internal. And believe me or not, as an I believe in spirituality as well, and I feel that once we are, we are happy within, our rest of the external problems are well dealt with, and we don't need, and we are well supported. But unhappiness can lead to even health issues, which have really gone high, not only due to the COVID virus, but generally generally also people have become pretty unwell due to the stress increase and the pressures, office, workplace, everywhere around. Yeah.
That's right. Are there resources for women who experience domestic violence?
Yes, there are organizations which we are contacting, and there are people who are individually capable of supporting and we are facilitating those organizations for the survivors. Now, the first and foremost, which I feel an important aspect, is to believe the survivors. That is a very important thing. We do not need to judge them by thinking anything else except just thinking of supporting them. So one point is that. Second is we need to facilitate the influential and the people in power who can make a difference in their lives. Today morning itself, I received one of the issues wherein, due to some political issues, a lady is suffering, and her 7 days old child is facing a lot of noise pollution due to, and the ears and the hearing power can really be affected of a 7 days old child. So trying to facilitate help and equip them, giving them hope that yes, please move forward with your, you need courage to take any step forward. And that's where we are bridging the gap between the people who are suffering domestic violence and who are the people in power who can facilitate help.
But domestic violence is not just physical violence, right? There are other forms of abuse.
Yes. So it's emotional and
Yes.
it's psychological as well. And precisely for that reason, we have psychologists from India and Philippines who are joining us on Friday at 8 p.m. Manila time to us help the people who are voice out their problems, whether that's emotional, because many a times as individuals we fail to even recognize our own thoughts, whether they're correct or not, and we are always hesitant to speak them out or voice them out in front of people, unless we have a careful womb or a comfortable space that we can speak it out. So wow is all about giving that comfort zone to the people or the and the women to come out of their cocoon and speak out if there is anything that they are facing. People don't humans don't even feel that even if they are going through a stressful problem, they feel hesitant to even go to a counselor, because that also goes as a stigma or a taboo that, oh, you need psychological help, that means there's a problem, mental issue with you. So trying to break those stigmas from the society.
That's right. That's right. Do you think in the campaign, do you think abusers would also be discussed? Like, do you think they can change?
That's a separate issue altogether.
Uh-huh.
We right now with the launch event, we are trying to give a platform to the women to come and at least voice out the variety of problems. Yet, definitely in the coming days, we will tap the people who are going through it and make them realize and accept. Once we are able to identify the problem, we already have the us in today's age and time where there is a solution for everything, almost everything. I think the problems are more within, where we are unable to realize and identify those issues. Unless we accept them, acceptance is will play a big role in this whole scenario.
All right. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have a very successful campaign, the Wow Women of Wisdom, with the aim to orange the world campaign. Why orange?
United Nations is going through a 16 days Orange the World campaign. Orange, yes, because raising voice against the domestic violence, the women going through domestic violence, is the hashtag for Orange the World.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Miss Aditi. Any message, last message before we part ways?
Definitely. my whole aim and my mission is to give happiness, spread happiness and peace through art, culture, and education. Please join in, support. Each one of us has the power within to support in some way or the other. Stay connected, stay in touch, join us, connect with us through our social media network, and we are there for everyone in whatever way possible. Please believe in yourself and the potential within.
Thank you very much, Miss Aditi Ahuja, the founder and campaign director of WOW.
Thank you. Thank you, Alma. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.